like or want, then you certainly don't have to do it. And I said, can you just send me a screenshot of some pictures and I can just use my screenwriter to record? I mean, to circle them. And I said, just generic. She's like, oh, well, I don't want to do that. Okay. She said, well, this is her trying to explain that even though all the other girls only paid $25, that she wants an extra $25 from me. She wants me to pay $50, even though all the other girls paid $25. Well, I said, well, yeah, I assume because I'm Cheyenne's friend and she posted, it said bring a friend and I'm her friend, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're not going to edit all my photos, maybe you can at least let me pick half. Again, if you're interested in helping me and you care enough to maybe screenshot this, I'm sorry that it's coming out backwards. She says, pay full price and get all the pictures, and you can choose which ones you want to share. And I said, oh, edited or all raw? And then she kind of started getting rude. And she's like, again, you should have talked to Shy, because just because somebody posts something doesn't mean that you're that someone. And I'm like, so my friend posts saying, does any of my friends want to come do this with me? And I'm the one that comments and said, oh yeah, I will. What's the details? She's like, I can also just send you the $25 back and you can be done if you can't afford it. And I'm like, what's the deal here? So here she finally did send me some thumbnails right here. Now, I want you guys to really look at this from a photography standpoint, because as you can see, she caught me from a high angle where I honestly, I don't know if I even like any of these, the way she caught me. Now with this girl, she got the idea a little bit more right to get down. You know what I'm saying? But with me, she got me from some strange overhead angle. And I don't even like my posing. I don't even like what I'm doing as a human body right there. I honestly wouldn't. I would have just said, no thanks. Move along. Show me some more. And that's what I said. I said, honestly, I don't really even like these poses. Like, you don't have to waste your time. I don't need 10 pictures edited of a pose I don't even like. So she says, you see how many pics I got of one thing? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And I'm also trying to explain to you, I don't need all of those because I don't even like them. So I took the liberty of circling the one that was probably the best out of all of them, and tried to explain to her, hey, look, don't waste your time editing the rest of those because I don't even like them. I'm not going to print them. Let's do this one. I'm like, if you want to just send me thumbnails like this for all the different poses, I will happily choose one, maybe two, and then your time's cut in half, at least half, right? So I was like, are you bullying me? Like, she's like, oh, come on. She's like, you know what? You are gonna be blocked. She's like, take my number because you're about to be blocked. I don't have time to do this, and I'm not even gonna read your messages. And I'm like, really? So, I'm not gonna give her number, but there's her giving the number and saying, either you come out to me or I will not send you one picture other than the 5 that I already did. Isn't that weird? Like, I don't know if I want to go back out there because she kind of seems like she hates me. So, I don't really necessarily want to go back out there. It was like over a half hour of a drive, unfamiliar town. I made it there okay and I made it back, but like, it's not necessarily something I want to do again. And then I said, hey, I guess it just makes sense in my own brain. If there's a ton of the same pose, I don't need all 10 and it would save your time and effort. But she never got to see that because she literally blocked me. Y'all. So I said, you know what? I'm going to let this go for now. I needed to collect my emotions because I feel like this girl is like being mean to me. Okay, so now come the email. And I have to tell you guys, listen to me. I do not consider any of the pictures that she gave me to be good. Now, saying that, I'm not being mean about it. I'm going with my own personal caliber of what I consider high expectations, maybe, or knowing what I do and knowing what I'm looking for. And what really sucks is that I did wear 3 different outfits. And the one outfit that I really actually loved that we got to do in the natural lighting in my see-through dress, those were the pictures I actually wanted. So if I could only choose 5, if that's what she was really gonna do, even though all the other girls get all 40 or 50 of theirs and they pay 25 because whatever. Even if I only got to pick 5, if that's how she was going to do, I said, well, why can't I pick the 5? Say there's 40 pictures. Why can't I pick the ones I want? Because I would have chosen the ones of me in the see-through dress. Look at what she freaking sent me. They're not anything I would have chosen, unfortunately. And I haven't responded much, but I'm going to go all the way back because, okay, here are the 5 I would send over. After reading your texts, I see we can speak next week and just shoot me a call so we can set that up, which I really never said anything about next week. I don't know. I kind of said, okay, so look at how dark this fucking picture is. It's so dark that you can't even see it. Now, this is the one that she says she edited for me. I don't even like this picture. This was when my friend brought a picture up on Pinterest and there was a girl with long wavy hair. And, of course, the model on Pinterest looked amazing, right? She had long wavy hair and she was like this. That's what I was attempting to do, but I didn't quite get the pose. So I really wouldn't have chosen that as one of the pictures. Not to mention it's completely dark. And on, oh wow, and look. It's so dark, like this is up all the way. I'm telling you, it was a dark, dark picture. Like, what do I want that for? But yet my forehead is showing like signs of flash. And she fucking did that weird thing. She took out my highlight on my nose. That's not a good picture. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what you're saying. It's not good. And then here's the second one. Like, looks like it's the same pose, but just different lighting maybe. Still not my favorite of myself, and that's not her fault at all. That's just me posing. I wouldn't have chosen it, you know. That's probably the best one of the bunch that she sent. Like, I was just like shocked. I'm like, wow, really? Okay, now here's the other one. Here's one where me and the 2 other girls were holding the candles. But, like, I don't really like the way... I don't really like the way the candle reflects off my face. I didn't really necessarily want any of the group shots to be printed out. This is also very dark, which I think the darkness was kind of supposed to be part of the mood that she was going for. However, this doesn't really look that good. Like, I can tell she did that weird thing to my nose. Like, she literally made my nose look dirty, and then I can see the candle reflecting. Like, look what she did to my face. Like, why would she do that to me? You know, like, that's not cute. That's just not cute. And I wouldn't have picked that. Like, some of these pictures were actually really good, I think, from what she showed me. And what really sucks is that, like, yeah, I didn't like this one either. I just didn't really like this one. And like, it just sucks because, like, I wanted some to make me look like really pretty, really cute, sexy, dark, mysterious. And I feel like she's just getting me in stuff I don't like. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with there being 60 pictures and maybe me only wanting 4 or 5. But so she got really mad. This one's okay. It's okay. Everybody took a chance at setting up there, and it looks like I'm reading tarot, but still I do feel that my eyes are a weird angle. Like, it's nothing I would have actually chosen. If I only got to choose 5, I would have not chosen these 5 at all. I would have went for. So I said, the second picture is okay, I guess. I was really looking for the ones in my see-through star dress with the natural light where I was sitting in the chair. I wouldn't have necessarily picked out these poses out of the many choices. Maybe we can touch base midweek, you know. So, and then she said, I have to edit photos of you regardless of whether or not. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing I said. Please refrain from posting anything on Facebook or other medias that I am in them without my approval. Because, dude, you guys, she put pictures, group shots. She put them up on her Facebook, and she did that weird thing to my nose. It made me look ugly. And I really appreciate whoever is reading this for me, maybe screenshotting these and turning them around. I really appreciate this because I'm not sure what to do about this situation. She's like, it sucks that you're being so difficult. Well, here's what I noticed. When she did post a couple of the group shots on Facebook, like, I wasn't the only one that didn't look good. Like, it was like there was 5 of us girls, and she really fucked up my nose. But then it was like one of the other girls wasn't even looking, and she had her eyes closed. And I'm thinking, does this other girl really want her picture out that? Like, she was caught not looking. And I get it, it's hard when you're doing a group shot, but you have to make sure each person looks good, right? Please tell me I'm right and I'm not out of line, please. You are paying nothing compared to what other photographers was charged, and I gave a huge discount. And it's like, well, that has nothing to do with anything, because this is what you advertised. What other photographers do is not even a thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I said, I don't really feel like I'm being difficult. I feel that I am doing my best to be professional and work with what we can come to an agreement that works out for both you and me. We clearly both have a different of creative opinion, which is totally fine. However, to resolve this, we're going to have to try to see where each other is coming from, and I'm really trying to do that. I understand that as a photographer, you don't want to overwork for what you feel like you're getting underpaid. And as a consumer, I feel like I do not want to have a bunch of pictures that I don't feel that I would deem something that I would want to print out or even hang on a wall. I feel that I want a choice in my creative control over the pictures to have me in them individually. And what I actually wanted for my individuals are going to be far fewer than you having to spend your time to do all. The price was listed at $25 if you came with a friend, which Cheyenne was my friend, and I would have never heard of you or doing this shoot if she had not have posted about it. So that is what I paid you. Why are you denying me to choose my own individual photos? I cannot understand. I get it for the group shots, whatever, you can do what you're going to do, but the individuals of myself, I would like the choice if I only get to pick a certain amount for the price. And I don't think that's unreasonable by any means. The ones in the nice lighting probably don't even require your editing because I think they all came out perfect. And if I can only pick 25 pictures where the rest of the girls get all 50 of theirs, I'm okay with that. I would just like my choice of what those pictures will be. If you would rather not see me and not have me come out, I'm happy to just pick out the ones via circling a thumbnail as I did in the chat. Let me know how you wish to proceed, and hopefully we can both overcome our differences in styles and opinion to make this right for the both of us, and be it a lesson for both of us to be clear on what we're looking for in the future. Blessed be, Erica. So, hold on, I got a phone call I'm trying to decline. This was a bit lengthy. I read you the entire thing. You know, I read you the entire thing. She said, so let me ask you this. When Cheyenne showed up with another friend, why wouldn't you say something then? You clearly came alone. And I already told you the options were that I sent you the 5 photos you can have. I think that's fair. And yes, you would have had a choice to choose, but you couldn't come to a conclusion and was being very difficult. The ones you want actually do need edited. Which, that's fine. You know what I mean? You can set up a day with me to see the rest, but payment is needed first. Your mistake is not mine. I clearly stated that you bring a friend, and I spoke with Cheyenne and something about being her company. So therefore, if you are not going to be Cheyenne's company, your cost is $50, and then you will get the rest of your pictures. Please feel free to set up a date and time. Thanks. Like, that does not make sense. I really don't get it. So I said, say what? I thought that it was a gathering of a lot of different girls, and anyone who invited a friend would be included in that pricing. I thought it was great that she brought someone else. The more the merrier. That means that she got you 2 new potential customers instead of just 1. I thought you were offering this discount, as many business women do, in order to attract new customers. And if I would have been satisfied and happy with what was received, then perhaps I would have paid full price for something working one-on-one in the future. That's usually how stuff like this works. Then I say, I also run my own business and I run discounts like that. I kind of said this at the beginning. For future. So I had no idea. I understand that once someone gets to know you and like your service, that they would come back to you in the future, and so it balances out giving a heavy discount when you're trying to get new people for a discounted rate. I had no idea that out of all the girls, I would be the one that gets singled out and not be included. I would not have driven out there and participated, period, if I was expecting to pay $50. You're literally telling me that I have no rights to see pictures of my own self. You're not even letting me choose. I don't believe I'm being difficult in wanting the pictures I want and not wanting the ones I don't want. I paid you right in the middle of the photo shoot. I stated clear for anyone to hear, hey, do you want PayPal or Facebook? You said Facebook was fine, so I sent the payment and I put my phone back down. If there was an issue with the payment, Why didn't you say anything then? And I also left a lot earlier than the rest of the girls. I'm not going to be paying you 50. So I guess you have the choice to either allow me to have half of the pictures because I'm paying half price as advertised, or refund me and I guess I get nothing. Those 5 that you sent are definitely not anything I would choose to print out. I guess I don't see the points that you have to not letting someone choose their own shots. If you actually would have been kind to me and professional, and I would have seen a good example and variety of the type of pictures and editing you do, and I liked what I received from you, then once I got my unemployment money in the bank, I probably would have wanted to come back for a one-on-one shoot for fun, which is what I thought this was supposed to be about. I did not realize that I was going to get treated like an inconvenience, when literally if Cheyenne wouldn't have invited me, I would have never known about you, never seen you, never thought to work with you, and never even known. Which seemed the reason that you were offering the discount anyways, to simply bring in new potential customers, which obviously is clear that you don't want me as a customer. But it's actually kind of hurtful, but I'm remaining as professional as I can. If everyone else paid $25 and is getting all 50 or so of their individual photos, why are you not even allowing me to choose like 25 of mine? I honestly feel like you're singling me out and being unreasonable. I thought we had a decent time, so wherever this is coming from, I don't know. If neither of the above mentioned solutions worked for you and you have a third option, feel free to mention. And I don't know anymore. You're the one with access to all my photos, so I guess the ball is in your court. I would really like the chance to have some of the pictures that I dressed up for and did my makeup for, but if you're going to decide to keep that from me and not allow me to have them, then I guess that's on you and what you feel you need to do for yourself and your own business morals. Erica. Okay, so that was the lengthy one. I read every part of that. You know, I feel like I'm being bullied. I don't know what the word is. Now, guess you thought wrong. I've contacted my lawyer already, just in case. You will not receive anything else from me. Have a blessed day. Any other questions will be forwarded to my lawyer. Best regards. And I said, wow, that's really insane. And that's it. That's the entire conversation. That's literally what I'm doing. As an empath, when this first started going down, I was really feeling some type of way. I'm looking at this as a learning experience. I don't know. I really don't feel that I'm wrong. That's why I'm trying to get opinions. I can't believe she would contact a lawyer over like a backyard fucking photo shoot. Like, I mean, I get it. Everyone wants to think that they're a professional, but just because you own a camera and snap a few pictures, like, doesn't make you a professional. Because if that's the case, I would honestly, after this point in time, I do feel like I should consider my own self a professional. Like, really. And I took some of her pictures. Like, let's see if I got some screenshots. I did take some off of the Facebook because I was like, wow, she made me look ugly. And then she put me out there on Facebook, like, for other people to see. Like, here's one of the ones that she posted. Like, it's all right, but like, I mean, it's like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just not impressed, I guess what you could say is like, I'm not impressed. I'm just not. Like, these are my selfies that I fucking took. I'm more impressed with my own selfies than I am with anything that she even took, which is sad. So like, here's me and my friend. We took our own selfie during the photo shoot. We were outside in the woods. Honestly, and I really think that the pictures that I just took of myself were even better. Like, here's me and my friend during the photo shoot. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to call her out or anything, but like, you know what I mean? Like, we were getting down. We were like having a fun time. Like, this was supposed to be fun. And here's one that my friend took on her camera. And it's better than what the photographer took. This was just a friend on a damn phone. And it's better than what I got from that photographer, in my opinion. I mean, I'm kind of pissed. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying not to be pissed, and I don't want to get my emotions involved. That's why I'm making a video speaking and not like throwing a fit. But I mean, I get it. $25 isn't that much. But like, I'm guessing that for that 25, like, why can't I have some of my pictures? I wish I would have gotten my own selfie in that dress, and it actually kind of sucks because that dress was so cute. And so I was like even in the dirt for a couple, and I want to show you this one pose, right? So like I was in a see-through dress, right? And I had like a really cool strappy black bra and a thong. And I was like this in the see-through dress with my feet, like I had dirty feet. I guess you can't see it right here, but you know what I'm saying? You've seen this pose. I had dirty feet. You know, it was featuring my back. It was supposed to be sexy, you know, a sexy witch shoot. And then, you know, like when people are taking pictures and then they pop up and you can, like, she showed me a couple and they were so gorgeous. Like, I don't know. I thought this was going to be something fun, a nice way to spend an afternoon instead of sitting at home, get a few pictures. I wasn't expecting to get the best pictures ever. I knew she, you know, I wasn't expecting like Glamour magazine professionality, but I was thinking, hey, you know what? Give a girl some extra spending money, get a few shots, get to hang out with my friend. Should have been a fun day. Well, that turned definitely wrong. So yeah, but anyways, I guess we'll stay tuned, but please, if anybody has opinions on this, what do you think? Am I wrong? Is she wrong? Can we come to an agreement? All right. Thank you for watching.